Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're going to really dig into Bitcoin. We've got some fresh market analysis, breaking news, hot off the press from today, June 25th, 2025. So yeah, let's unpack what's actually moving the needle right now.
Absolutely. Our goal here is, cut through the chatter. We want to highlight what's really significant about Bitcoin's current momentum. We'll look at everything, market forces, those big headlines,
Yeah.
the whole picture.
And it's been quite a morning already. Bitcoin, well, it's surged back. It's reclaimed that $106,000 plus zone. Right now, it's trading somewhere around $106,200, maybe $106,400. That's up, what, about 1% to 1.6% solid.
Yeah, and what's really interesting are the drivers behind this. It's not just happening randomly. We're seeing some, positive signals globally, things like geopolitical easing, ceasefire talks, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Plus, you got the U.S. Fed sounding a bit more dovish, hinting at rate cuts.
Right. That definitely helps sentiment.
It really does. Boosts investor confidence across the board.
And it's not just the macro view, is it? We're also seeing, well, significant buying. Institutions, even whales, seem to be accumulating again. And, retail is definitely active too. You can see it on Binance for sure. Plus those purchase premiums on Coinbase, people paying a bit extra. That tells you something.
Strong demand signals, yeah.
Okay, so beyond the price action, what about the technicals? Let's look at the charts. Immediate support seems to be holding near 105,500 to $105,800. Stronger floor, maybe down around $104,000, possibly $103,500 if things pull back further. Then looking up, you've got resistance kicking in around $107,500. If it breaks that, maybe we see a run towards what, $110,000, $112,000?
Could be. And interestingly, digging into the data, it reveals something quite specific. It seems like short liquidations actually fueled this rebound more than, say, fresh long positions. So people betting against Bitcoin got squeezed out.
Ah, so forced buying, essentially.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Creates this sort of upward pressure. And if you connect that, it kind of explains why retail momentum, like on Binance, is apparently at a 2-year high. Lots of activity there.
That's a really key point. But Bitcoin's story today isn't just one thing, is it? It feels like there are these powerful, almost contradictory forces at play, like a tale of two Bitcoins. Because on one hand, you've got this crackdown happening in the US, Bitcoin ATMs, several states, I think Illinois, Vermont, and Spokane and Washington, they're bringing in stricter rules, even bans because of rising scam risks.
Yeah, I saw that. And groups like AARP are backing it.
Right. So regulatory pressure on that side?
Yeah, but on the flip side, look at the institutional world. A completely different story unfolding. You've got Anthony Pompliano's firm, ProCap BTC. They're merging with a SPAC, forming ProCap Financial. And their plan, hold up to $1 billion in Bitcoin.
$1 billion, wow.
Yep, and generate income from it using lending, derivatives, the MicroStrategy playbook, basically.
And that's not all on the institutional front, right? There was that big move from Japan, too.
That's right. Metaplanet. They just added another 11,111 Bitcoin. Brings their total stash to exactly 11,111 BTC. That's nearly $1 billion worth.
Almost $980 million, yeah. And they're talking aggressive buying through 2027.
Huge commitment. But, it's not all positive headlines in the crypto space itself. We still have these lingering concerns, like that wallet linked to the Quark protocol hack. It just moved about 1,400 ETH, maybe $3.4 million into Tornado Cash.
The mixer. So money laundering worries persist.
They definitely do. It's part of that complex, sometimes contradictory landscape we mentioned.
Okay, so putting it all together, what should you, our listener, be watching today? Key questions, right? Can Bitcoin actually hold above 106K? Or do we see a pullback towards, say, 103K, 105K? And can it push through that $107.5K, maybe 108K resistance level? Test that May high near 112K. And crucially, how do these other forces, the ATM regulations versus the big institutional buys, how do they impact the momentum from here?
Well, to sum it up for today, Bitcoin's showing pretty robust momentum, definitely holding above 106K for now. It's got support from those global macro signals, institutional money flowing in, decent technical support, and that surge in retail interest we talked about. But And this is always a but, isn't there? That resistance band is tight, and there's still some short-term uncertainty with these contrasting developments. So outlook feels, cautiously optimistic, but definitely need to watch those levels.
It really is fascinating stuff. So maybe the final thought for you to consider is just that, how all these different threads, global economics, local regulations, big corporate strategies, how they all weave together, how they shape the story, and ultimately the value of something like Bitcoin, which is meant to be decentralized. It's quite the puzzle.